Yo, what is up? It's your boy RJ in the building, and I am here to give you 10 reasons why you should still be switching in connections. Now, a lot of people has the stigma that the superior playstyle, how you should play, is the Storm 3-esque, which is you have a strong point character, in this case Minato or Hanzo, and then you have two good support characters. So this could be from Hinata to Pain. So I'm saying that even though that playstyle is viable, if you run that playstyle, it does work. It is a playstyle you can run in this game. But I still feel that switching is still something that you 100% should still be using. So I'm here to give you 10 reasons why you should be switching in Storm Collection. So buckle up, stay tuned, keep an open mind, and let's get into the video. Reason number one, dealing with annoying jutsus. Now, there are a lot of annoying jutsus in this game, trust me, I know, right? From Pain to Naruto Tell Beast Bomb to Hinata, and switching can really help you get around that, especially the long range tracking jutsus. I'm talking about your Hiruzen, I'm talking about your Tell Beast Bomb Naruto, which we all know, I'm talking about your Sage Mode Hashirama, right? All of them. Now you can beat all of these jutsus from little of a switch. I promise you that you just switching character as soon as they deployed will nullify the whole jutsu. Don't have to worry about, forget it's even there. They've just wasted their jutsu. There you go. Literally switch to the side. If you want to be cheeky with it, add a little dash in there. You can divert it elsewhere. Don't want to think about it. Don't care. There you go. You're welcome. Enjoy. Reason number two, guard pressure. So this one I'm actually going to show you myself, but guard pressure with dashing specifically really is good in this game. So for example, if I dash and add the kunai, if you see the guard is red, and how you know that I'm not bullshitting you, if I, so you see it's refresh, boom, straight up, boom, and again, red, boom, it's done. GG. See you later, mate. So literally guard pressure, as you can see, that was from full health, by the way. Full health, guard gone. See you later. You add a little combo buffer after this, like even if they try and counter you, it will get beaten. As you could have seen, instant guard breaks of a dash switch drop kunai. It's pretty, you know what I mean, it's pretty good if you ask me. I'm going to be using it personally, but you know what I'm saying. So you're welcome. Again, hold that in your head tops. I'm glad you enjoyed. On to the next one. The next one that I'm going to talk about is chakra management. Now in this game, a lot of people have the stigma of, oh, your chakra bar goes up fast, you don't need to have chakra management, you can just go all the time. Now this game compared to Storm 4, you're actually using a lot more chakra because this game has two jutsus that also uses your chakra bar. You're going to be using these jutsus a lot in games, so your chakra goes down quick compared to Storm 4, where you have a tilt which costs no chakra, and as well as you have the tech where you can jutsu switch or dash switch and get your chakra bar back. So this game doesn't have that. If you're using something that has chakra, you're using something that has chakra, right? So in this game, chakra management actually is fairly important, even though your chakra pod does go up quick. And this is where jutsu switching can be good, because for example, right, a guard pressure that I like to do with Shikamaru, due to the fact that your jutsu no longer has to wait till your animation is done, is as soon as you break the bags, I do a jutsu like this. Now what I can do if I so choose is switch and just charge chakra, as you can see. So it allows me to still keep you in pressure, charge some chakra, and then go from there, even add another jutsu as you would have saw, and still continue the pressure. Obviously that is a bit more jutsu specific, but there are a lot of ways that you can kind of abuse that if you need to, you know, whether it's a lockdown, whether it's zoning with murderous fireball. Anywho, again, hold that in your head tops. Glad you enjoyed. On to the next one. Reason number 4 now is support gauge regen. Now a lot of people may or may not know that when you use a support gauge similar to this one, obviously I don't have it on, so I'll do that for you guys, but when you use a support gauge, your support actually disappears. And if you switch, it also disappears. Now if you play Storm 4, you'll realize that usually if you switch, it takes half a bar. This one takes a full bar. Now one thing that you want to keep in mind is that if I use a support gauge and I switch at the same time, so if I use Yugito's support gauge and switch into Naruto, right? If you see, Shikamaru comes up a lot faster than Yugito does.
This'll work.
Now,
I've got some moves too.
this being said, this will allow you to have access to your character a lot more than if you switch into them than if you don't. This also works with jutsu switches. If I jutsu switch and then go from there, again, they will start coming back into, they'll start like coming back faster than if I was to just do a Shikamaru like this and go from there. So that is something that you want to keep in mind. You can still pressure and press like you would normally do, and have a big support gauge coming back faster. This is really important because in this game there is a time where you are playing singles. If I am using my supports, I am playing singles for this long. As you can see, like I am playing singles for a pretty long time, and then Shikamaru comes back. Do you see what I'm saying? So there are vulnerable points, but by switching you basically make yourself less vulnerable by having those supports that can protect you. Kind of like a 5th and 6th sub almost. Yeah, I'm not saying using your jutsus is bad. I'm saying that maybe sometimes you want to switch into them, maybe sometimes you want to just call them. Depends on the scenario at hand. So that is another reason why. Again, hold it in your thoughts. Reason number 5, Blue Dash. Now, not many people know Blue Dash beats jutsus. Period. Now, I'm promise you, whether this is a I-frame Rasengan, whether this is a I-frame pain jutsu that has priority over everything else apart from a Blue Dash jutsu, whether this is a Rasen Shuriken, whether this is Shikamaru's shadows, my point is that Blue Dash beats jutsus. This never was a thing in Storm 4, it's a thing now. So you want to be blue dashing a lot more. We have the habit where if we combo someone, right? If we combo someone like this, we tend to jump and we'll dash, or we'll just blue dash normally. That's not a bad thing to do. There's times and a place where it's good. But in this game, right, due to the fact that a lot of people, especially with a Rasengan or a Chidori, likes to sub and then jutsu, if you just take your stick to get that blue dash, you will essentially beat the jutsu that they do. Doesn't matter which one they do. Now, counter still beats you, but let's say you're mixing it up and they counter because they're hitting on a blue dash. That's when your dash starts working again. Again, you're welcome. See, I'm a nice guy. I'm helping you guys. I'm giving you lots of tech to get past these things. You're welcome. One, dash clash. Now, the reason why dash clash is good is when you dash into your opponent, like you'll clash together and you'll kind of like a stun period. Now, when you have this stun period, you can't block in this stun period, which means that if someone is dashing you a lot and you dash switch like this, that stun period will still happen and they can't block. Meaning, if you dash you with one and you double dash, you win. Or if you dash Rasengan or dash Fireball, or you get my point. You forcing this stun collect dash, right? Or even if you dash with one character, and as soon as the dash happens, you switch, you're able to then punish with attacks like this. That is something that you don't want to do when you are talking about your defense, and it kind of does work for offense as well. A lot of people are aggressive in this game, so dash clashing or forcing dash clashing will help a lot in this game. So definitely something that you want to incorporate in your playstyle, and another reason why you should be switching. The next point is a diverse neutral aggression. Now, I'm not going to explain neutral aggression in depth. If you want me to explain neutral aggression in depth, then you need to let me know in the comment section below and I will explain neutral aggression in depth. But now it will take way too long. So, neutral, controlling the space between you and your opponent. Aggression, essentially let me hit you. Alright, yo, so post commentary here. I feel like I didn't explain it very well in the video, so I'm actually going to talk over it from now based on what you see on the screen. So basically what a diverse neutral aggression is essentially being able to attack or pressure your opponent, but from different angles or different sides. So for example, you might have a jutsu coming in from the front, and then you might have a jutsu coming in from the right side or the left side or behind them. So it's diverse. It's not just it's coming head on, it's coming at different angles. You can do this with supports, but it's more prominent to do with switching. So I just thought to explain that a bit better and then go into the video. So I'm going to let the video do the talking from here. I can stay in neutral aggression if I want. Maybe do another jutsu. A lot of people like to do stuff like this, right? Where you can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You get the point. So it allows you to have that kind of neutral aggression. Now you don't have to be close up to have this. You can easily just play Shizui and like Madara or Shizui and Hinata and kind of just go back and forth with it if you really want to. It is very annoying to deal with. Most players won't be able to deal with this, but it is something you can do, and it involves switching. So another reason why you should be switching. Ninja tool status effects. Now, poison tags, as we have seen, is the highlight of the toolkit. Before it was defense down tag and attack uphill. Now it's poison tags, mostly. Now there are some other status effects that do go under the radar, which is annoying. Speed pill, slow, like the slow pill, and to be fair, even the defense down tag is still pretty good. Anything that puts your status on your person, if you just switch, you don't have to worry about that no more. It's all gone. Like if you're poisoned, your bar doesn't go down. If you're slowed, you're no longer slowed. And the best part is after a while, when you switch back into them, it is completely gone. So something that you want to again think about when you're getting hit by a tag, compared to if you just sit and take the damage, might not be something you want to do, especially because you can get a lot of damage off of these tools, especially if there's a PTS Shino on that team. I would know, I do it to people. The next option you have is that you just generally have more options. Really, I would say you do have a lot of options. Like I said, with this playstyle, I do playstyle kind of alter between the two, especially with Yu-Gi-Oh! But there are times where, like I said, you switch, and there are times where maybe it might be good to play Storm 3 playstyle-esque. But you just generally have more options across the board. For guard pressure, for defense, with the dash clash, with blue dash, you just have generally more options. And the more options you have is the less predictable, English is hard, predictable you will be. The last one that we'll see off the video is you can do most, like 99.9% of the switch that you could do in Storm 4. The main one got taken away, which is a big L for switch, with being Jutsu Buffer. You can't Jutsu Buffer, and it's more due to the fact that Jutsus actually cancel out the animation of the combo, as you see. So you can't really Jutsu switch anymore, but you can still grab Buffer.
That's it for me.
Like, you can still do the back and forth, 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 switching my switch, switching my switch, switching my switch, right? That can still happen, as you would have, as I probably would have showed in the show. You can still, there's still a lot of, so as you can see, the dash switch jump kunai, that's still a thing. Like, it's a lot of it is still here still. It's just there's no jutsu buffering, thank God, in my opinion, because that was ruining the game for me. Well, that's a story for another game, for another day. But you can generally do all the switch decks. So if you do have a switch playstyle, all you have to do is just make a team based off it. Rather than having a point character and 2 supports, maybe have 3 characters that are good supports and good point characters. They might not be good as some, like Minato, for example. Minato is not a great support, but he's a better point character. But I would then say this Naruto right here is a very, very good point character, and he's a very, very good support. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more videos, I give you 10 tips. That's a lot. Usually I do 5, so I'm nice to you lot. I mean, I also haven't been here too tough, but besides the point, I'm giving you 10. So if that's not enough, then I guess you can let me know in the comment section down below why it's not enough. I think again, besides the point. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to give it a like. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, sayonara, and adios.